What is up, everybody? It's your man, Dragon Rob 420 here. Diablo 4, Season 4, Loot Reborn. We're here. I finally did it. I got to level 100 with my Bloody Thorns Summoner Necromancer. And as promised, I already built the guide on maxroll.gg, so I'll have a link in the description. But we are going to go through what I'm going to consider the endgame version of this build, which I still got some things to do, but I don't see there being much more I can get accomplished. But just so you can double check, so you're not being baited in here, you can see that it does say I have 31 million thorns on my mages, my warriors, and my golems. I wish it meant that I one-shotted bosses, but I don't. As always, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And leave me a comment. Everybody's been leaving me so many comments on the build, all that other good stuff. Appreciate it. I love talking to you guys. I'm going to try to make sure to answer all my comments. Let's go ahead and get down to the nitty-gritty with this one. So we'll start with the skill tree. If you haven't already seen it, let's do it again. Okay, I go with Reap, but more or less you just need 2 points in any basic skill. Okay, we got 1 point in living energy. Don't really need any more than that because I really only have it so I can get to imperfectly balanced. So my core skills cost 9% more essence, but deal 15% increased damage. It's a huge damage buff. We got Blood Surge that we went and took to Paranormal Blood Surge. Okay, we maxed it out. I do it because I like it. And the AoE damage, like even that not super high, like it's not buffed, so I'm not doing, millions or billions of damage with my Blood Surge. It's just me doing something. And, lets me use unique armor and whatnot. But lucky hit chance, 14%. Draws blood from enemies, dealing 4,420 to 5,403 damage. And expel Blood Nova, dealing 15,473 to 18,911 damage. Blood Surge Nova is increased by 5% per enemy drained, up to 50%. And then Blood Surge heals me for 3% of my maximum life when I'm drawing blood from enemies. And if 4 more enemies are drawn from, then heal for an additional 3% of your maximum life. So, keeps me boosted with life. And then if an enemy is damaged by Blood Surge Nova while you are healthy, then gain 1 stack of overwhelming blood. So this is so I can overpower on purpose. Like I can, because I don't really have a lot of overpowered mechanic in this build. Then we got Hued Flesh. On lucky hit, we have an 8% chance to create a corpse at the target's location. Okay, if I could just get 1 more point, I would put it to fill this one up, but whatever. I use a lot of corpses. And we went ahead with spiked armor, so we have the extra thorns and then an additional armor percentage. Had to max out my skeletal warriors, which really, if I took a point, I'd probably take it from over here. We maxed out Grim Harvest. Every time I use a corpse, I get 6 essence back. Makes it so I don't have to use a basic skill. Got Fueled by Death. It's, you just kind of got to use it if you're a Necromancer, right? Okay, you deal 9% increased damage for 6 seconds after consuming a corpse. I am always consuming corpses, so I'm almost always have that 9% increased damage. Went with 2 points in the Death's Embrace. For close enemies, take 4% more damage from you and deal 8% less damage to you. So you get a little bit of close damage reduction, 3 points on the Skeletal Mage Mastery. We went ahead and threw 1 point all the way up to the Abhorrent Decrepify. So enemies are slowed and deal less damage. And then on a lucky hit, they're stunned. And then also on a lucky hit, I get a 15% chance to reduce an active cooldown by 1 second. So I've got a whole bunch of minions running at things. My cooldowns drop fast. And then just go ahead and make us a Blood Surge doesn't completely suck. 1 point in Gruesome Mending. 3 points in Coalesced Blood. And 3 points in Tides of Blood. We also go ahead and put 3 points in Necrotic Carapace. So that I fortify whenever I have to form a corpse. I got pretty high lucky hit chance. And then I'm also running Reapers. So I make a lot of corpses. So I pretty much stay fortified the whole time. Over here we got 3 points in Golem Mastery. And then if you're a Summoner Necro, you need 3 points in Inspiring Leader and 3 points in Hellbent Commander. And then for survivability, we went with Bone Storm, which of course we took to Supreme Bone Storm. So both me and my golem end up with, the bone storm spinning around us. And then we get 15% damage reduction and 20% critical strike chance. So both those things are pretty good. And I like a hit chance with bone storm up at 46%. And then we got Kalan's Edict. It's for the attack speed for my minions. Arguably, like if I went Rathmas, it would make it so my Blood Surge would do more damage, but it doesn't make it so I would kill faster. The minions are doing most of the killing, and they're getting in the way, like they should be. Since we're over here, we will go to the Paragon board. Okay, so this is the final level 100 Paragon board. So we tweaked it as much as we could. Okay, running on up, we go ahead and stop here at Prime. Okay, Maximum Life is awesome. So we also picked up Maximum Life on the way. Came back over this way because there's some more Maximum Life and Resilience for more Maximum Life. Went ahead and threw Amplify in here. It's what was it? 22.5% damage. What? Enemies affected by curse skills take 10% increased damage from you and your minions. Cursing is what I do. Alright, and then we ran this way, grabbed some damage, some willpower to get to these intelligence over here. And then we went and hit this rare node for knowledge to get some more damage and some more intelligence. And we grabbed this magic node. And then we made our way up to, I think this one's Cult Leader. Let's double check. Yep, so Cult Leader. Your minions deal 30% increased damage for each 20% of attack speed bonus they have, up to a maximum 100% attack speed bonus. So this is where it gets kind of tricky when we're running minions. I don't have a lot of attack speed bonus on my gear. I should get more, and I think that's probably what I'll tweak as I get my gear better and better. But we'll get there. And let's see. We did stop him on the way over and we got Infused Warrior for Scalp to Warrior damage. Chunky boys. I wish I could get that one. And on our way up over here, we did stop to get Puppeteer for the 20% damage and then minion attack speed. There's a lot of minion attack speed we pick up that helps out with Cult Leader on the way, right? And summoning damage. Oh, look at that. It's more minion attack speed. So I'll actually have to check to see where I'm at for minion attack speed. But we make our way all the way up to here for Dead Razor. 17.5% damage reduction for your minions and 18% summon damage. Which looks like I need 5 intelligence in order to get this. Which I also need for it to be level 15. Because I don't think it is. Pretty sure it's not. Once this hits level 15, it'll pick up that one and I'll end up getting that extra bit. Whenever your minions deal damage to an enemy, the enemy takes 1% increased damage from you and your minions up to 15% for 10 seconds. Then we come out over here to get Custody. A little bit more damage reduction. And for both you, for your minions. My brain shut down for a second there. That's one thing I was worried about. Over here, we got the Hulk and Monstrosity board. Okay. I think in the end, as we get further along, we're going to end up making the Golem badass. It's probably going to be the go-to. Probably the best way to start running higher tier pits is make the Golem better. But Hulk and Monstrosity, of course, helps with a 40% increased maximum life and 100% increased damage. Okay, then we made our way over here to Mess Creation. Picking up Golem damage nodes and Golem armor nodes on the way. Okay, then we went ahead and threw a Golem in the Hulk and Monstrosity board because it just works that way. Okay, so we get 114.8% Golem damage, and then the Golem deals 25% increased damage. And then we made our way up. And I think this is Scent of Death. Nope, it's Flesh Eater. Alright, so yeah, make our way up to Flesh Eater. Alright, Flesh Eater consuming 5 corpses grants 40% increased damage for 6 seconds. I'm constantly popping corpses. It's crazy. Come on over here. Get a Erudite for the resistance to all elements. And then we pop up here to get Corporeal. So 5.4% resistance to all elements. You and your minions deal 10% increased physical damage, and you gain 1% movement speed for each active minion. Who doesn't like going faster? And it also gives a bonus to my magic nodes in range, so that's why we have so many magic nodes. Then we come on over here to Scent of Death. I knew I was coming there eventually. Pick up Shadow Resilience for the more maximum life. Also notice we grab this life one on the way. But for sent to death, at least two corpses nearby gain 15% damage reduction. With no corpses, you deal 15% increased damage. So yeah. When the corpses are around, I got damage reduction. And then when I pop them all at once, it does increase damage. Dope. Okay, we went in through our revenge in over here. So thorn damage increases all damage an enemy takes from you and your minions by 1% up to 10% for 10 seconds. Unfortunately, it would have been nice if we could have dropped it to where we could have picked up the rare nodes, because then they would have got bonuses. But I wanted another board. I believe this is the Wither board. Yep. All right, we really just kind of ran in here and we went ahead and threw in a territorial. Huh. I was wondering if it'd be better for territorial to be over here, or for to switch the glyphs, but we're not going to do that. Okay, so we get damage to close enemies, and then we get 10% damage reduction from close enemies. All right, and now we're going to come back. Where do we go? Back up this way. Okay, this is actually the bone graft board. Okay, we came up here to get tenacity, because tenacity actually is super sweet, because you get 4% and then another 4%, which I need 4 willpower to get, strangely enough. So I've got to figure out how I'm going to do that one. But anyway, really 4 willpower away from getting that. And then we went over here and we threw an essence in there, which I got to level it up so that way I can get the bonus one. But right now it's 15.8% critical strike damage. And we went ahead and picked up this erudite while we were over here. Alright, for our Book of the Dead, we are running Reapers for the 15% more corpses. Now, we do get the bonus of the 3 seconds on the wind-up attack now. Running Skeleton Mage's Shadow, 3% increased damage for each active Shadow Mage. You got to remember that whatever happens to you happens to your minions. So it's like a double bonus. And we got good old Blood Golem. And the big thing with this is when he's healthy, he has 25% damage reduction and 50% increased damage. And now we're going to get into the gear, which arguably will slowly get better. You know, I don't have anything super masterworked yet or anything. I'm still working on it. You know, but we'll start off with our headpiece. So we went with the Sovereign Helm Hardened Bones. Okay, this one is actually a pretty good piece, I think. 77 intelligence, maximum life, cooldown reduction, and then we tempered it for maximum life and minions inherit thorns. I think maybe it could do without the cooldown reduction. But we got this dope razor plate with 1 greater affix. I wish it had 3. You know, and we have masterworked that one up 8 times. We've thrown maximum life rubies into all. Well, ideally at the end we'll have all of them have rubies in them, and that's going to be for that overpower damage. Okay, 1, because maximum life is dope, but also because if you have more maximum life, whenever you overpower, you do more damage. You know, but we did luck out in I thought this razor plate's dope for what I'm doing here. Most of the build when it comes to the Blood Surge involves the Crew's Embrace. Okay, so you got the overpower damage, the core damage, chance to heal, a little bit of Blood Surge, but its Blood Surge consumes corpses to cause mini novas dealing 643 damage. Damage is increased by 10% per target drained by the initial cast up to 50%. Damage is also increased by 20% for each corpse consumed. I will clear a room full of corpses in 1 shot. Okay, it's not a huge amount of damage, but it kind of is. And then I found these super sweet pants. I don't know if I could ask for better pants. Like, I could maybe roll the tempers a little bit more, but I don't want to. Okay, but greater affix on intelligence, greater affix on maximum life, greater affix on thorns. And then we tempered it for 480 maximum life, and minions inherit thorns by 14.3%. And then we went ahead and made a blood getter, so your Scoutsel Priest now also empowers you for 70% effectiveness. Okay, so like, again, what happens to you happens to your minions. So you empower your minions and yourself, and your minions get a boost because you're empowered. Yeah, for these boots, we got some Warlord boots of Occult Dominion. Okay, we have these ones. I'm looking for better ones. I might have better ones in my inventory, to tell you the truth. But 135 intelligence for the greater affix is dope. 242 life per second, I could care less about. Okay, then we got movement speed. We tempered them for movement speed, and then also minions inherit your thorns. And of course, they got the +2 for your skeletal mages and skeletal warriors. We're going with a wand for the lucky hit chance. Okay, we produce corpses according to lucky hit chance, right? So, need lucky hit chance so we can make more corpses. Okay, this one rolled with intelligence, maximum life. And we got a greater affix for critical strike damage. And I'm not absolutely sure that's the best thing that should be there. But I don't think it's a bad thing either. We got minion attack speed by 9%, summoning damage 47.5% on the tempers. Okay, we are rocking a shield because shields got thorns. Okay, we did get this one with a nice greater affix on it. We have a masterworked it 5 times. And we critted on the intelligence, which I'm not mad about. I guess I'd probably prefer it for it to be crit on the thorns. But it sounds expensive. And I don't want to just farm gold. Alright, but we got 122 intelligence, 1009 maximum life, another 2,398 thorns, and then we tempered it for 504 maximum life, and minions inherit 15% of my thorns. And we went ahead and throw the shielding storm on there. For the survivability, when I use Bone Storm, I gain a barrier for every time it damages enemies. Or at least for 10 seconds. On our neck piece, we got greater affix on maximum life and resource cost reduction. It could be better. And then I got an 8.5% attack speed. Again, I'm not sure if that's the best. And then 50% it's summoning damage, and minions inherit thorns 11%. More than likely, every spot that I have summoning damage at, I'm probably going to try to get golem damage at some point. I will be keeping the thorns on everything. Then we have a ring of what did I talk about? Oh yeah, and then we put needle flare on this. So that way thorns damage dealt has a 60% chance to deal damage to all enemies around you and your minions. I don't know if it works. I know that when it comes to like fighting bosses, I've watched too many times a boss hit one of my minions and then lose a huge chunk of life. So, I don't know. If it makes them explode after that, that sounds pretty cool. And then we got the Ring of Reanimation. We got a little bit of intelligence. Maximum life for greater affix. Attack speed. When I put ultimate cooldown reduction, and then it rolled with the golem's damage. So, yeah. It's okay. And reanimation, of course, increases damage when the minions are alive after 10 seconds. And then we have the Osseous Gale Loop. I don't even know actually how to say that. But with a greater affix on intelligence, then we want maximum life. Lucky hit chance, because we want corpses, so. Which makes me wonder if I should roll for a lucky hit chance over here, too. Okay, and then we want ultimate cooldown and summoning damage. And on this, Bone Storm consumes up to 8 corpses, increases duration by up to 12 seconds. So I can almost run an infinite Bone Storm. And that pretty much does it. Things that I'm definitely missing. Believe your armor, you're supposed to get to 9,700. I gotta figure out ways to work on that. My minion attack speed bonus is only at 16.5%. So really, I'm definitely kind of wasting time, now that I think of it, on Cult Leader. Because I haven't even gone up 20% yet. So I need 4% to actually get 30% increased damage on my minions, which will probably help my kill speed. Yeah. I do need to max out my resis, which I think one more diamond would actually do that. So really now that's where we're at the point where it's got to farm things, get better gear, continue to run for masterworking. Get some good luck with tempering. Oh, that sucks. Thought about actually doing this. Ooh. Well, that could be good. Right now I got a problem. I don't have enough armor. So if I could get enough armor, that'd be nice. Alright, anyway, let's go kill something. So, yeah, that's pretty much the build guide. Yeah, yeah, words. I like it. It's fun. I think well, let's go to Kerrigan and just see. I'm a little wary of, you know, running a pit right now. Just because, you know, I'd show off the build and then run a pit and then get killed in the pit because I'm stupid. Alright, so yeah, I think tier 56 was the last one I actually got done. It's a little rough, so let's go ahead and jump to tier 50, and we'll hope I don't embarrass my... Actually, you know what? We're going to do something I need to do, which I need to finish my dudes. What I do like to do for a drink, I have been doing the attack speed drink, so that means I am getting that 30% bonus. Plus my guy looks cool. Alright. Obviously Nightmare Dungeons aren't what they used to because Pit's the new level of coolness. But yeah. I don't even have to explode. Will not pick it up. Oh man, I'm stupid. Oh, we gotta go back through here. Okay, someone had commented why I don't use corpse tendrils, and I think it's because I think it will slow me down. I actually think that's the reason why. It's just like, yeah, I'm pretty fast right now. Now bosses are still a problem. Oh, that's the way out. This would have been way faster if I would have been paying attention. Really a question that we're like, do I really need ultimate KO reduction comes in? It's not like I'm stopping.
I'm out of essence.
You know, like we're almost finishing at the same time.
Ran hard and fast.
Alright, well, I guess I'm not invincible. That's a ridiculous room to run into. What the hell was that? See, this is why I didn't want to do this after the build guide. Kill something. Do some damage. Kill something. Oh, this is kind of embarrassing. Go in there and attack them. Can't do this with no skeletons. I gotta have some. Oh, get up. Alright, it took a couple seconds, but we did it. I also think I have enough lucky hit that I don't need the ultimate cooldown reduction. What I like, the reason why I keep Blood Surge, instead of like going full summoner or even shadow summoner, which I do have a shadow summoner, but it's just, I feel like I'm not doing it. Those with Blood Surge, I feel like I'm popping one of those off the house. Why is there so many guys there? Where the hell are those guys coming from? I actually thought about, since this bone storm, I got the. I think I put the thing on to make it have shadow damage. Alright, good. Get them all. Everybody dead? Oh, where do you guys come from? Where are people across from the back? The winners. We did it. Alright, so outside of 2 deaths, we didn't do too bad. We got so many rings of the sacrilegious soul. I don't know what the point is anymore. Of course, I haven't tried breaking any of them down yet. I'm like the worst hoarder ever in Diablo.
Sample my wares, if you will need. A fine addition.
Alright, so that was that, and I guess we'll go ahead and go to Kerrigan and do one quick pit run. Okay, I'm not running tier 57 though. I'll do a tier 50. I do definitely need to work on armor. I haven't hit my cap for armor yet, which is probably a bad thing. Probably hurt my survivability. What am I gonna do like about a pit? So I'm gonna have to like wait. It's not like there's an easy deal that's gonna drop or something else. Wait till ooh. I said pretty much almost got full uptime. Oh. The recovery on this build kind of sucks.
I need more time.
Tactical retreat. Can't retreat no more. More scallies the better. Alright, we lived. Alright, our friends are back. Okay, we did it. Alright. Now we're back in action. Gotta stick and move, baby. See my golem critting for like a mil here and there. See that guy get melted from Thorns? It could happen again there. What happens during stream is start to get too big.
I need
Cool.
more time.
Mash all the buttons. Something is gonna work. Sorry about that cough. Alright, so this is really where this build has a problem. But with the dead mother, we should be alright. Then goes Dynamite. That was tier 50. Easy peasy. Oh, I died like twice. But, that's it for my build guide video, guys. I'm actually going to probably jump off stream, eat some food, all that good stuff. As always, want a clan to join? Send me a friend invite. Put you in the clan. Make you an officer so you can invite people yourself. Whatever. Forgot what I was doing. Aha. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Getting rid of that. Get rid of that. I don't know why I was going to salvage them all. I don't need materials, I need monies. Look over here. I can't do nothing with him. So that's probably the next one to do. Ah, I wish it was better. I wish it was better. Alright. Thanks for watching all. See you next time. Bye.